Hello, everybody. How is it going? Just finished watched the Force and Rebels. Goodness me, that game was supposed to be done a while back, but yeah, she went a wee bit longer than planned. How's everybody doing? Who are we backing to win this game? Where is everybody watching from? And yeah, we'll see if it's as good as the game that was just on, man. That Force and Rebels one was an absolute cracker. Charlie says south. AJ says south. Grant says hi. Mark says early start. And Leinster are awesome. Leinster did get a win. Green screen is back. Yes. What can I say? I haven't used it for a while. So yeah. Use the green screen for this one. I probably should have picked the photo with an empty stand because there's going to be nobody in the crowd for this one. Lurking is in Tulsa, Oklahoma. What time is it there? Goodness me. From New York, says Kenneth. I would imagine it's probably a pretty similar time over there. Heartbreak again for the Forces, Joe. Bro, it was absolutely last minute loss. Nope, the game has not started as yet. I haven't seen any of the pre-match because I was watching the Force and Rebels game. Grant Gaza has gone off to get a beer, but he will be here pretty shortly. And yeah, let's see how this one goes. I'm going to pick the North just because, you know, I'm from Auckland. What else am I supposed to do, eh? From Durban, South Africa. So pissed at Rugby Pass. What, have they not got the rights to this one? 2:05 a.m. Goodness me, that's commitment. The Pendrill's watching in Brisbane. Good evening, Jake. Big Will. Yeah, man, that game was a literally last-minute win for the Rebels over the Force. Is Rugby Pass actually showing the match? It's still adverts. It's still ads here as well, bro. This game has not started for me either. So, I guess we wait and see. If this match is as good as the Force one, I'll be happy. Who would have thought before this game you would be saying, I hope this match is as good as the Force and the Rebels? Because that game was absolute dynamite. Honestly, if you haven't watched it, you missed out on an absolute cracker. Go back and watch it. It was madness. Absolute madness. Rugby Pass says the game is zone limited. Can't watch in Taiwan. Who the hell's got the rights in Taiwan then? I am not sure. Jason wants the North to win. You and me both, man. Mr. Rugby fan, how are you, sir? Still hasn't started yet. Heartbreak for the Western Force, says Zane. It was absolute heartbreak. The game went down to the wire, but couldn't get it done. Build up is starting. Gaza has just come in the room.
G'day, guys.
Grant says, looks like most of us want the North to win. I think it's a fair mix. Maybe 50-50. Minecraft Geek says, go to the South. See, there you go. Look at that empty stadium. They're putting up the lineups. Almoa against Taylor will be a good matchup. I want to know where Rugby Pass is showing it so you can see your VPN. Rugby Pass does not like VPNs from memory. It is on ESPN Plus if you've got a subscription with them. It's like $6 American. Novmum says, hi Gaza.
G'day, guys.
3:05 a.m. in the USA. Just an empty field showing, no pre-player previews. Oh, okay, that'll be because this is the Sky Sports coverage. The camera shot is the ground, the sticks, the yellow seating, but they've got all the lineups. Eric is in Scotland. How's it going? Gregory's in Texas. So North in black and the South in white. Yes, apparently that's the way they traditionally do it. Artie and Bowden, how can you bet against them? There you go. Fair call. Few good shots of both coaches in my stream in the final 10 minutes. Force and Rebels game was pretty legendary. What can we say? Big Will's just given us $5 Aussie Gazza, and he says, "G'day Gazza and 2 cents. Time for that first beer."
Tell them there's another video coming.
The South African video is coming.
World Cup one, yep.
Thomas is in Canberra. As a Canes fan, says Mark, go north. Right, this thing's gonna spit at me. Irish beer for you, Mark, seeing as your side got a win this morning, and I just happened to have 2 cans left over. Cheers, Big Whoop. Everybody else?
Cheers, Big Will. Cheers, guys.
Appreciate it.
Tui tonight.
Oh, you are on the Tui.
On the Tui.
Jesse says Canberra represent. Ian's watching in Singapore. Go north even though you've only been to the south. Williams in Australia. The PY says, have you feeling the South will win? There's a ton of Crusaders in that Southern squad. What can we say? Mark wants to know, does Gazza drink Pinot Noir? You're not much of a wine drinker, are you? You drink it every now and again.
Like it. If it's at a social, I'll definitely drink it, but I won't buy it. But I probably should.
There you go. More of a beer drinker, I would say. Good to see the Rebels knock the Waratahs out of Super Rugby AU and go to the north, says Simon. Yeah, both teams look very good. This is pretty much an All Blacks.
Paul Williams, Mike Fraser, Brendan Picarella, and Ben O'Keefe's on the TMO.
Paul Williams is in grey. That's an odd choice. Why not go with yellow? Or a colour which is not anything like black.
Grey.
Odd. Tanner says Switzerland supports the North. Let's go Switzerland. Sam says North 45, South 32. That'll be a hell of a result. NZ Benny loves it too. David's watching from England, 8 a.m. neutral, but leaning towards supporting the North. I like the way you're leaning, although, yes, Will Jordan will be on. Kickoff has just happened. If you are...
Caleb Clark.
Go Caleb
Go,
Clark.
Caleb.
Just think,
Go, Caleb.
Jeez, look at Caleb Clark go from the kickoff. Goodness me. I'll just give you a reading of the time on my screen, so I'm not spoiling you in case I'm ahead. If I'm ahead of you, you can just push pause on me to make up the time difference. I'm just at 25 seconds now. Caleb Clark, huge run to start the game. Why don't I show the match, Sam? Because I don't want to get a copyright strike. Funnily enough, some dude on YouTube is not an official broadcaster of the North-South game. Rugby hasn't even kicked off for you. Yeah, there you go. So I'm a minute now, if you want to pause me. Rugby Pass is not showing this in Singapore. Bro, that is annoying. I know ESPN Plus is showing it. Sky is showing it in New Zealand. I think Sky Sports in the UK has got it. Don't quote me on that one, though. If you got a VPN, then ESPN Plus is only $6 American. Not affiliated with ESPN Plus. They're just very cheap. Man, Caleb Clark, really. Look at him go.
Wanga was the one who got him.
Yeah, true. Right. North, I've got a line out. 8 metres out. Come on, boys. Not in Hong Kong as well. Goodness me. Did Rugby Pass not get the rights to this game in Asia? Who's got the rights in Asia then? Find it hilarious. People constantly ask you to show the game. Yeah, it's nothing new. We've had that since the World Cup. Even though I put in the title, not showing the game, in the description, if you want to see the game, here's how you can do it. It's just a thing. North have got advantage for the South being offside. Those dirty Southerners. Grab a kick through. Try time. Try time, Rico. Get in there, Rico. Hell yeah. First try of the game. Goodness me. Bulla from Fiji. How's it going, man? First try to the North.
And he glared at Jordy Barrett after he got tackled over the line. Look at him, look at him. Ooh.
Yeah,
He grabbed him.
bit of after,
He
yeah.
wasn't going to hit him. Oh, I wouldn't want to get into a scrap with Rico Ioane or the Ioane boys.
It's all North, people. It's all the North so far. Patrick says nice. Alaran says go the North. There we go. Kaito is watching on J Sports. Good man. Danny says you tell him, Rico. That's right. We don't want none of that after the try is scored tackle nonsense. The ball has fallen off the tee for D-Mac, so you better get a move on. ALB's going to hold the ball. Come on, D-Mac. South Africa's Rugby Kickers Twitter account rated you as the best kicker in Super Rugby Aotearoa, and it is in off the post.
Left hand upright.
It is 7-0 to the North. Good start early for the Northern boys. There we go. Do you have North Island, South Island people jokes in New Zealand? No, normally it's more about specific places. Like Hamilton gets a bit of stuff. Gore gets a bit of stuff. Definitely a lot about Auckland.
They call us Jaffers.
You bet $10 with your mate that the North would win. So far, that's looking like a good bet. Now the South's got advantage. Their first real chance with the pill. And Goodhughes knocked it on, I think it was.
They're going for the try.
Oh, Reese was trying to keep that in, but no go. Yeah. 5 metre line out for the South. What time am I on, Vessel? I'm on 5:55. If you want to pause me, if I'm ahead, then go ahead. Have you seen the Luke Cowan-Dickey special? I have not seen the Exeter-Northampton match at all, actually. I saw it was pretty close. South have got their maul going. It's crabbing to the right. It's come out. Oh, they're holding him up. Is that a maul? Are we going to have a turnover? No, the ball's out there. Oh, try time. Too easy, la la la. I think the North guys thought that was going to be called a maul. The crowd goes wild. Listen to them roar.
See, that was pretty poor defence.
Very poor.
Weaver made the break. He's a strong little bugger, isn't he? He had a bit of support.
Kia ora, Apple Tui. How's it going?
You ain't going to stop him near the line, eh?
No. All he had to do was just dot it down, really. Far too easy. Barbars style game. Definitely Hollywood. It will definitely be a Barbars style game. They want this game to to be a selling point, I would say.
A zinger.
And he has kicked it, so we are 7 points apiece. Be the easiest try he's ever scored in his life. Pretty much, Big Will. Pretty much. Contrast between this and the Pro 14 semi is intense. I guess there's nothing really on the line for this one. It's kind of a trial. I would say both sides are definitely under instructions not to bother with penalties. Probably. They'll just go put on a bit of a show.
I think most of the All Black team would have already been selected, to be honest.
I would say so. Barring somebody's...
35, so...
Yeah, barring some kind of miracle performance. Oh, Rico's knocked it. Oh, was it Akira?
Akira.
They both got the same do. He just held it. Goodness me. Eight and a half minutes gone. South are going to run the ball out from their own half. Oh, they got advantage. Jeez. Little chip kick through. Was he in front of the kicker? Apparently not.
He banged up the throw.
So far, I'm going to give the crowd effects a 2 out of 10. They're pretty jarring. They're not very natural at all. Benjamin says hi. He wants a shout out. Is Benjamin your child, Grant? Hello, Benjamin.
Hello, Benjamin.
There you go. Double shout out. Arch Vermin, that recovery from Akira is worthy of a highlight reel. That one was a miracle recovery. What are the chances of a draw? Probably pretty slim, but we'll have to see. That last pass just too big. Yep, 3.5 years old. He said hello back. Good man. Hope he's watching the rugby with his dad. My son certainly likes to do that, as proved by the live stream this morning. Who scored for the South? It was Nipo Laulala, the prop. Big up and under from the South. They want to put D-Mac under some pressure, I guess. Back for the advantage. And the penalties are killing the North. Are they going to take the kick? Surely not. Oh, he is. Bro, I'm surprised. Hello Benjamin, hello Mark and Gaza, and all on the stream. Charlotte, I'm going to be in and out of the stream. Have fun. Hope the match is amazing. Charlotte, thank you very much. It's been pretty interesting so far. I'm a bit surprised the South are taking a penalty, but they are going to take the safe. It's right out in front, so I guess you'd be crazy not to, even in a trial match. A North v South game. There is a trophy on the line.
Jordy's had a haircut.
Yes. If you didn't know, they were missing the North-South trophy for like, how many years was it?
88 years.
And they found it in the bowels of Eden Park, just in time for this game.
They just didn't find the lid, they found the cup itself.
Yeah.
It's only 5 or 88 years, some 80 plus years anyway.
Got to take the 90. That's from this morning, yes. The pen's also with 90 points here. There you go. Well, eyes are glued to the V. Can't help chatting. How you doing, bro? Papa, good, man. Good. It's been a cracking start, hasn't it? April, Geordie is playing for the South because he first played for Canterbury in the Mitre 10 Cup, even though he's from Taranaki. Grant, I hope you and your boy are doing well, man, in Taiwan. I hope you've got a fine Taiwanese beer to drink, if it's beer drinking time in Taiwan.
Braden Emmels down.
Oh, that's no good.
He's done his knee, I think. He's had a few injury problems this year, hasn't he?
He has been in and out. Oh, the bounce is wicked. Moore's the first guy to get to it. He's going to be in touch, though. No, they've kept it in, but the South have turned it over. Jeez, this game's flat out. Do we know who's coaching who? John Plumtree is coaching the North. He's an All Blacks assistant coach. And Brad Moore is coaching the South. Also an All Blacks assistant coach.
Scott McLeod's with Plumtree and Greg Fix with Moore.
There you go.
So he's down. He might be up for the game.
Got the day off going to a kid's birthday party, Grant. Kids' birthday parties, eh? How did he lose the ball? Maybe Geordie just stripped him. Oh, and he threw it back in, but it bounced off Rico's leg. What happened to Enor?
Oh, bent his knee.
How was the South try? You missed it because you went to the bathroom. It was a maul, which almost made it over the line, and Lalala was able to just be the first man there and just dot it down. That's a bit of a sad sight. Enor is off. That's a real blow for him. So Whainganuku is coming on. Interesting, they listed him as a midfielder when they announced the squads, but I don't think I've ever seen him play in the midfield.
He's a centre winger.
Where did he play centre?
He's played centre for Tasman before and on the wing.
Okay.
Yeah, he's a bit of a... Yeah, he can play centre and wing. He plays more wing than centre, but he can play centre. That's poor old Braden, eh? I'll miss him.
This is a complete trial for an international team if I've seen one. Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much.
He's good there, Whaniki, too. He gets a lot of tries.
Josh says, feel like an AB team has already been penciled in, but some lads are definitely going to be putting their hands up. I would say, yeah, that's pretty much it. Foster will have an idea of his side, and then if one guy or two put their hands up and maybe others disappoint, he might shuffle around a little bit. Out of
35, they reckon there's probably about 4 or 5 spots up.
Glad Moore is not concussed. Yeah, that was a pretty big collision with Amoa, and Amoa is a big boy.
Solid, all right.
Who's been kicking for each team? Damien McKenzie's been kicking for the North, and Geordie Barrett's been kicking for the South. So interestingly, it's both the fullbacks having a kick tonight. Another bloody penalty for the South.
Perenara going around too quick.
Goodness me.
Oh, Nipple. Oh, okay.
I wonder if there's going to be stats for this game. Let's have a look. Why can't you show us the gameplay? You think about it and see if you can come to the conclusion yourself. Have a think. Jonathan, I'm good, man. I'm good. This game's been pretty mad thus far. But I'm getting kind of annoyed with how many penalties the North are giving away. It's not really a thing in my generation to see the North-South games, but now that I'm actually watching it, I desperately want the North to win. I don't know what it is. It's kind of like a manufactured rivalry, I guess, but there it is. Oh, here's trouble. Bridge. Clark's got to get out of jail here. He's done pretty well. No. Was it always the North? I saw there was a game on last night. They showed the previous one of the previous North-South games from '95, and yes, it seems to be the North generally wear black and the South generally wear white.
I think there's been 2 or 3 draws. The North have won 50 and the South 27 overall.
Out on full. Out on the full. Leo, mate, we're going good. going good. Happy to raise funds for the 2 cents legal fund for any copyright infringement lawsuits if he streams the game live right now. I wonder how quickly the video would go down. I would say pretty quickly. Still haven't found the broadcast rights holder in Asia. Maybe nobody bought them. From York in England, how's it going, Andy? What a player Clark is. He's big and he's quick, man. What else can you want? Here he goes. Ball to Rico Perenata. And there goes D-Mac. Go, D-Mac. Try time. Nice work. Despite having been on the wrong side of the ref's whistle, the North have put together a few passes. And there you go. D-Mac has scored a try. Multiple guys in the build-up. Clark down the wing to Rico to Perenata. Perenata back to D-Mac. Try time. Good stuff.
Good linking.
Very good linking play. Beautiful is right. Clark looks fat, but he's just massive. He's just got solid legs, man. Yeah. He is brutal.
Tell you what, I wouldn't want to try and tackle him.
No.
Man, I wouldn't want to try and tackle him. He's built like Nani Lamapi.
Who would you want to tackle? Brad Weber?
I don't think I want to tackle any of these guys, because even the small guys could hurt you, I reckon.
Yeah.
Even guys like Mackenzie.
That's right.
I don't think I'd like to try and tackle any of them.
He's nailed the kick.
I want to tackle Duncan Garner, but I think he'd probably hurt me, one of our broadcasters in New Zealand.
Oh, he's a
Mark
unit.
said he's as solid as a rock.
I've seen him in the supermarket, and he is an absolute unit. He is a big bopper.
So I'd probably bounce off him. I'd also like to tackle Mike Hosking, the 1ZB presenter.
No crowd is BS. Why not have it in Auckland? Yeah, I guess. Don't know. Oh, Akira has finally bobbled one. This time he couldn't recover it. Irish beer is right. Big Will says he'd tackle the corner post. Yeah, less resistance in that one. North have turned it over. They're going to run it out from their own goal line. They got numbers.
Pass it. Yeah.
Oh, they've passed it into touch.
He wasn't going very far anyway. He was just about over the sideline when he passed it.
Alaran says, Gaza, your tackling days are over.
Well and truly.
Yeah, well and truly.
I got tackled by Garrett, Mark's son, and he's 4. He bowled me over on the bowling green. And he's 4 years old.
Yeah, that's true.
Remember that?
That's true. He kind of ankle tapped you.
Went back on the ARSE.
Yeah, behind here in Australia. I probably should be. YouTube has like a 10-second delay. So that would make sense if I'm a wee bit behind. But people who are streaming, I may be ahead. I'm not sure.
Gee, Moody's getting stuck in, isn't he?
That's a 90-point penalty for your dad, yeah. We are 21 minutes in. Richie's put a grubber kick through. Has Geordie got it, or is it Akira?
I think Akira's safe.
Oh, no, it's not Akira. It's Satutu.
Satutu.
Jeez.
The idea was good.
He was from miles out. Oh, has he got it? He wants the TMO. Nah, he's not got that.
Satutu got it.
Geordie is a bit optimistic with that one.
play for a lot of these guys. Oh.
They're going with the line-out move. They've got a big maul, which is going nowhere. It's starting to creep across. It's going to be a try. Big time. Try time.
Gee, those South Island forwards. Cody Taylor's got another
Yep.
try. Gee.
How are you liking the white jerseys? I prefer the black ones. Set play there.
That was a set move, I think.
Big time. Yeah. Akira was the only one who was onto it, and he couldn't stop it all by himself.
Yeah.
Oh, the TMO wants a word. Dude, of course you prefer the black ones. There you go. Check in if there is obstruction. Is the call. Can't find any stats for this game, which is kind of frustrating. Maybe I'll try a rugby pass.
No, I think that's a try.
I would say so.
Be pretty harsh if they don't hit it.
Oh, it is obstruction.
Because of the guy in front.
No try. Called it off. Big Will thought it was a try. I thought it was a try as well.
Yeah, so did I.
Have the ABs ever worn the white away jersey for an international? I think so.
I think they have against Scotland.
Yeah, Scotland or when France wears their dark blue, but I think
Yeah,
they've also
something like that. Those are the
we've
two
had
that I
white and
remember.
grey, I think, from memory. White and grey. Still the same maul though, says Liam. I'm also slightly baffled by that one.
I thought it was harsh.
Yeah, disgraceful, says Josh.
I want the North to win, but
Grant said it was a good try. Yeah, I'm a bit baffled.
perplexed. Yeah, can't understand that.
Line out not straight. How was it not a try? Your guess is good as mine. April Tui, I'm also kind of baffled. Referee saw something.
I think it might have been one of the linesmen.
Anything is better than those grey ones. Yeah, 2007, those grey jerseys were not good. Not good. Turnovers conceded 3-2. Handling errors 3 by the North, none by the South. Penalties conceded 5-2. Alright, scrum time. South feed. It's pretty steady. Sanders off the back of that scrum. Big run. Far too much space. Our refereeing situation in New Zealand is worrying. That's probably quite true. Oh, another bloody advantage. Come on. Kick out on the fullback for the penalty. Oh man, the North's getting a warning. Too many penalties. Yeah, April 2, I've read that, and I also don't understand it. It seemed to all be the same maul for mine, but the ref saw something. Geordie's going to take the shot to bring it within a point. It's a pretty straightforward kick. And I've just cursed him because he missed it. Oh well. This game started with a bit of a hiss and a roar, and it's just tracking along at the minute. Surely go for the 90-pointer. He's missed the 90, man. He's missed it. 30 meters too close. Yeah, he needs to be 45 meters out on the sideline, then he'll nail it. Man, North can't get any bloody ball. Turn him over. Satutu. Good work, man. He might be an All Black if he can stay fit. Bodie's going to run or kick. He's going to run. Oh, he's beaten Sam Whitelock. Oh, and he's just tossed it forward. Deep down, Geordie's a northerner. There you go. Maybe that's it. Maybe that's it. Taranaki man can't see himself as a true southerner. Well, both the goal kickers are kicking for the other team, aren't they? Damien McKenzie's from Southland, which is about far as south as it gets, and Geordie Barrett's from Taranaki, which is well in the North Island. Oh, Moonga's going off for an HIA. Jeez, second player off. Hopefully he comes back. That can't be from the Almoa one earlier, can it? That's a late call if that's it. Further proof that Geordie is New Zealand's Franz Steyn. Utility back, long boot, horrible at short kicks. That's pretty much it. It'd be disappointing if he doesn't come back because the Bodie Moonga battle is always a bit of a fascinating one.
Immense.
Oh, another bloody penalty. Come on, ref.
Someone's going to get a yellow card, see?
Where the hell's Paul Williams from?
I think he's from Auckland.
Oh, okay. That doesn't make sense.
Surprised he got the game, actually. He's ranked about 3rd or 4th in New Zealand.
Why are the two fullbacks kicking? I don't know. It's a bit of a weird one. I think they both had probably better numbers over Super Rugby Aotearoa than the two first fives. I think Tuangafasi may have just sworn, if I read his lips correctly. Oh man, the Southern guys are going with these sneaky little line-out moves.
They're winning a lot of ball.
Jeez, they've had heaps of ball. When was the last time the North were down on the other end of the field? Bloody ages ago. All Blacks versus All Blacks pretty much. Yeah, Matthew, I'm at 29.46. So if I am ahead of your stream, feel free to pause me and then we'll be in sync. Chris, yeah, we're at 30.05 now. The North are ahead by 4 points, but well, they haven't had the ball for about 10 minutes, it feels like. Oh, Weber wants a little dart.
Weber's everywhere today.
D-Max got him. Weber needs a good game because he was pretty ordinary for the Chiefs compared to his season last year where he was probably the best 9 in the country. Are you serious? Any doubts about Geordie's loyalty? Goodness gracious. How on earth did he get that?
Have to check that. I think they're going to have to check this.
Just the grounding, but he seems pretty confident. The ref was right there. Pops it up. Yeah, it's a try. Reese was never going to stop him there. It's a pretty big size difference.
Yeah, that's. Sanders has been everywhere.
Yeah.
Everybody was saying on sports.
He's supporting both.
Sports talk that we were going to beat them.
Oh, well, you listen to too much talk back, Gaza. People talk nonsense on there. Yeah, strong tries, right. Too good. It's a lot of Crusaders in that Southern team, man. A lot. And he has nailed it from the sideline by the looks of things. Crowd goes bananas. South are back in front.
Geordie Barrett.
Joe Moody gets away with a lot at scrub time. I think he's gotten better, though, compared to last year.
He has, yeah. He has got better.
He was particularly poor last year.
He's the number 1 prop in New Zealand, I'd say, at the moment.
Number 1 loose head, you reckon?
Oh, he's just a tough bugger, Mark. It's just tough.
Yeah, it was a try. I agree, man. Geordie too strong. North just need to, 1, get some ball. 2, stop conceding bloody penalties. Probably 3, sort their scrum out, which also goes to the penalties. Now they have lost it.
They've been threatening again, though.
Morning, Sid. Yeah, it's all the South so far. Oh, the last 15 minutes anyway. Goodhue somehow managed to get that ball. Goodness. And then Weber manages to catch it. Far out. That's a proper bit of skill, that one.
He's had a haircut.
Yeah.
Where's the mullet, Jack?
His mullet's gone. Ducks Quack, yes, he did lose his mullet. And Grunt, yeah, the fake crowd noise is really jarring. It's like there's someone with a soundboard just going. It needs to be really subtle to be effective, and it's not been subtle.
Oden looks frustrated.
Yeah, I can understand it. They haven't had any ball. What skill from Goodhue? Goodhue, get down with your bad self. R.I.P. Goodhue mullet 2020. North gives too many penalties. Chris, yeah, you're preaching to the choir, man. I agree. It's driving me up the wall. Too many offsides. Scrum not up to scratch at the minute. We've got a feed here, so let's see how they go this time. I thought... Yeah, come on, man. His arm's on the ground, for goodness sake.
Goes at 2-2.
How do refs not see Moody's arm on the ground? I don't understand. Anyway. It's really distracting, the crowd noise, yeah. That's what I mean. It needs to be subtle. They need to do it properly. If it's really jarring, it just interferes. It doesn't add anything. Go, Sevu! Oh, he's in touch. Just. I think Rico called him to keep going for it. What are they checking now? Oh, come on. Hey? Did they not show this?
No.
They were too busy showing replays. We'll go on TMO possible try.
That was bad camera with that, missing that.
South have gone quick throw. Bodie may have scored it, man. Bro, what are you doing, South? Oh, true. True. Yeah, no, he's got to be outside that area.
You are allowed to take a quick line out though, eh?
Yeah. It's just Bodie's in an offside position by the look of things. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a hard one. I don't really know what to think of that one, to be honest. Don't see many like that. It's pretty rare.
Hmm.
Yeah, it's a bit out of my scope. I don't really know.
What happens when you live in between the north and the south and you live in the Cook Strait? Not back 10.
It was worth a go though.
Oh, I was just reacting, I think, more than anything else. Why is New Zealand so dominant at rugby? What's your secret? It's just our national game, man. Penalties conceded is 8-2.
Doesn't look like my winger's coming back.
He has been off for 10 minutes, so I don't know if he can come back.
I don't think they'd risk it anyway. It's just mild. It's not really worth risking it if he's gonna, put him out.
Poor line-up, but Bodie did what he could only do. Yeah, that's right. He was more instinctive than anything else. He would have just saw the ball thrown and grabbed it. Either north or south, I don't think there's another. The middle is the Cook Strait, which is a bunch of water. just knocked it on. Otherwise, there was trouble from the south there. It's still the first half. We're at 36.5 minutes, so we're almost at half time. Good decisions, right? Yeah, correct decision. Three minutes to go. North could use a big scrum here. Yeah, Mwunga's not coming back on.
Oh, he's pretty got much his place in the squad anyway.
Oh, yeah, for sure. And it just would have been nice to see him.
But Foster's probably said don't risk it.
For sure. Oh, we got a free kick. I don't believe it.
Yeah.
Is the game only on ESPN Plus? Depends where you are. It's on ESPN Plus in the States or via VPN. It's on Sky in New Zealand, Sky in the UK. Different Skies, of course. I think it's on KO in Australia. Yeah. Morning. I now remember how you feel, mate, I've been running with a 2 and 7-year-old cooking cinnamon rolls. How's the game? Fleshing, the game started out like lightning. And it's kind of just going through the motions at the moment.
Just dragging on.
The South are winning a ton of penalties.
A lot of possession.
Yeah, the North have not had much of a shout. The South have had a couple of injuries, though, which is a bit worrying. And we've got another scrum to had a penalty. Moody, yes. Jesse confirms it is on KO.
Moody. He looks really mean.
Moody goes straight to his knee. Moody is not legal. Yes, the referee has finally seen Moody. Moody's got that Richie McCaw cloak of invisibility, apparently. He gets away with a fair bit, I gotta say. Do you think we'll see an All Black match this year?
I hope so.
If we do, I think the most likely is against the Aussies. Tapped line out is Messi from the North.
Got a penalty.
Oh, there's a bit of afters here. Handbags. Handbags. The crowd reactions are just so slow from whoever's running the soundboard.
Yeah, don't let him Brown we can push front of them after.
You want to know why the South socks are black and red? I'm not actually sure, man. Must be some kind of tradition. Who do I want to win? I'm from the North, so I would like to see the North win. The Crusaders guys win enough with Super Rugby anyway, so let the Northern guys have a chance. Moody's a terrible scrummager. He does get away with a fair bit.
He's cunning.
He is. Take the 90. Oh, the North throw has gone straight to the Southern guy.
Sam Whitelock.
That'll be kicked into touch and that'll be half time. Half time.
I think they've beaten us on the forwards in this half.
Yeah. Must be weird for me to be cheering on Reese. That is a bizarre one. I'll have to see if there's any match stats at halftime on Sky's coverage because I can't find it on ESPN or Rugby Pass, which are usually two of the better sites for stats. Can't find nothing. Can't find anything on Rugby Pass. Nothing on ESPN. It's a bit of a bugger. I love reading the old halftime stats. Fire the DJ, 100%. Aaron Smith on the bench, April Tui. Yeah. Interesting selection, but Bowden and TJ, I guess, makes sense to have them together on paper. Sam Whitelock's gone up in your estimation. He started Super Rugby Aotearoa pretty slowly, I thought, but man, he has kind of gotten back up to full speed, hasn't he?
Yeah. He's probably the number one lock in New Zealand right now.
Son-in-law's brother's wedding yesterday. We have the kids. There you go. So pleased you told me how to get ESPN Plus right now. I've been watching it as I get ready for your day here in the UK. The ESPN Plus thing does seem to work pretty well, I got to admit. It's if you've already got a VPN, ESPN Plus has a fair bit of content on there for like $5 or $6 American, so it's one that you can't really complain about. What can I say? Liam and TJ say hi, Mark. Ruby's away in London. All right, say hi to Liam and give TJ a pat for me. TJ the cat. Half time, man. I can't find any bloody stats to save my life. Man of the half. It's got to be one of the Southern forwards, I would have to say. Can only suggest the South Red Black Sox because the Crusaders won Super Rugby Aotearoa. There might be some kind of Canterbury connection. I'm not actually sure. Maybe I'll look on Ultimate Rugby. See if there's any stats. Stats, please. Hey, Ultimate Rugby has the stats. Good on you, Ultimate Rugby. Possession, 38-62 to the South. Territory, 37-63 to the South. That makes a lot of sense based on the viewing we just had. Tries to apiece. Run meters, though. 248 to 119 in favour of the North. Well, the South haven't had to run it. They've been able to kick the bloody thing with all those penalties. There goes my pen. North's got a lot better defence, though. Tackling at 91% to 72%. They've had to make 56 to the South's 43. Goodness me, the North's lineout's getting hammered though. 4 from 6. Alright. Your other cat Kevin's out trying to catch pigeons. Good luck to him. About the Sox, I watched the 95 North-South game and they were red and black in that game. That probably makes sense. I'm sure there's tradition for it. I'm sure it goes back for a mile. Hi from a South Islander and Oz go the South. You guys are doing bloody well so far, man. Absolutely dominant. What can you say? What can you say? I wonder if they've got any player stats. No, just team stats. Goodness. It's not pretty reading for the North, what can I say? How come the North Island boys are playing for the South? Geordie Barrett, what a load of crap. I know what you mean. It's just the way they did the selections. It's based on whichever team you debuted in for your Mitre 10 Cup. So Geordie played for Canterbury rather than Taranaki first. So he's a Southerner. Damien McKenzie played for Waikato rather than Southland. So he's a Northerner. So it's a bit weird. It's a bit weird. Has the Mitre 10 Cup started? No, it's next week. Next week. Just joined Go the North. Matthew will need a big second half, mate. It's been a bit average. It's been a bit average thus far. Who does Gaza thinks comes out of this COVID situation the best? I'll have to ask him. He's going to take a phone call. I think the North is playing more exciting rugby. Chief skill, I think the stats would back you up on that. Because defenders beaten is 7-5 in favour of the North. This is only having 38% possession. And clean breaks is 6-2 in favour of the North. So they're doing a fair bit with the pill. They just can't bloody get any of it. And they're conceding too many penalties. It's driving me quite mad. Unfortunately, this website doesn't seem to list like penalties, only like kicked penalties, which is a bit of a bugger. Do you think this should be an annual game?
Yep.
Yeah, maybe. If they could get a probably better selection criteria for where the guys are, which team they play for. I don't think the Mitre 10 Cup one works that well, personally. South kit with black socks. Oh, looks awfully like England. Never thought about that. That's true. North is going to carve up. Second half, let's hope. I think we might see another 2 North v South games after the Mitre 10 Cup, but no internationals. That's also a possibility. It's looking less and less likely that we'll get any rugby championship. April 2, that's a good point. They'd have to find a spot for it in the calendar.
I think we're going to be playing Aussie, won't we?
Yeah, maybe. Possibles, probables is a better method. At least you don't have to worry about this eligibility, but I guess trying to get fans buy-in for possibles, probables is a tough one because who do you cheer for? Don't know. Sam Whitelock's having a class game. You're not wrong. Unfortunately for the North. I find this game and even the Force v Rebels games today far more exciting than the boring Munster-Leinster game you watched this morning. Munster-Leinster was a bit of a nutritional grind this morning, whereas the Rebels and Force was an absolute firecracker of a match. I would say it's even better than this one so far.
Did Munster win?
Munster lost. They were pretty terrible.
They get a hiding?
No, they didn't get a hiding. It was really low scoring. Bodie on form looking for the counter-attack. He doesn't seem to want to kick, does he? It seems to be a decision to him to take the ball in hand. AB's 10 and 15. We've got Bowden Barrett or Geordie Barrett, Mo'unga, Geordie Barrett, or Barrett and D-Mac. Why not just go Mo'unga and Bodie Barrett? That's not one of your options.
No, they're advertising masks.
Oh. You cheer the underdogs. Probables are mainly ABs. Okay, fair enough. I don't know what these birds are. They're not pigeons, they're brown. Famous grouse is the alcohol that's got a picture of grouse on it, if you want to know what grouse look like. If you got a bottle of that lying around. Bring back Wepu. He's not in the best shape. He's packed on a few kilos since he stopped playing. He'd need to go to the gym.
Who's that?
Pity Wepu.
Very Wepu. Oh, yeah.
Who is Gaza backing? Asks Jack Goodhue's ex-mullet. You thinking the North are going to come back in the second half, or you still think the South are going to go through and see it out?
Capable of coming back. It just depends on their mindset, I suppose. They're only 3 points behind. I thought that was a South try, to be fair. Track and trailer was pretty harsh.
Famous grouse is Liam's knockabout whiskey. There you go. Ask him what bird it is then. He'll know if it's grouse. Quality half of footy. Good to see New Zealand rugby back. Indeed. Ian Foster looks absolutely bloody chuffed. Look at that grin on his face. He's like a bloody Cheshire cat with that thing. I've never seen that man so happy. He is just so keen to see his guys get playing, isn't he? He's absolutely bouncing. Oh, Com. Is that how I pronounce your name? I'm pretty bad with the pronunciations unless people will tell me how to get it done. Alright. Cheers, man. Too kind. Appreciate that. Scrum against COVID-19.
Oh, my wing is back on.
Oh, he is back on. I'm surprised they can bring him back after 10 minutes.
Yeah, he's back.
Oh, they're pheasants.
Aaron Smith's on.
Oh, yeah. Aaron Smith is on. That should make a bit of impact.
Look at Joe Moody. He looks like a mean southern man.
D-Mac's injury really cost him a lot of form. Gotta fight hard for a spot. That's true. Up the north, says Patrick. Let's hope, man. We need a better second half showing. We need some possession. A wee bit of a high one there.
Oh, good guy.
Ian Steve Foster, yes. Ian, a.k.a. Steve. Here we go, North. Straight from the kickoff.
There we go.
One of the guys has got no jersey number. Aaron Smith wants to take it quickly. No. How was Richie back on? I guess because this is like not an official match, they can just play by their own rules. Because I wrote a note, him going off at around 25 minutes. Yeah. And I think it's 10 minutes they give you to come back on, if I'm not mistaken. Someone please correct me if I'm wrong.
Passed, though.
But you're not supposed to be able to come back on if you exceed like 10 minutes, I think.
I think that's all right.
Will Jordan, yeah, he's had no ball, man. You're right. Oh, April Tui, also too kind. Come on, North, try time, let's hope. Not got the ball anymore, but cheers, April Tui. I actually saw some Tuis today, and I thought of you. Yeah, and a bloody magpie was bombing over my head as well, but there you go. Am I doing an Edinburgh Ulster stream? Yes, bro. I've actually got notes. After this game, I'll need to do a preview for that game. I forgot to do it during the day because I was too busy playing with the kids.
Penalty again.
Man, the penalty count's horrendous. Been March 10. What's going on? No worries, April Tui. The Tuis are one of my favourite birds, man. They are. If you haven't seen,
10 against the north, 4 against the south.
Yeah, 10-4. So that'd be probably 9-4 at halftime, maybe. Yeah, Tuis are a great bird. They can actually hold their own here in New Zealand, despite all the imported birds.
Yeah, they even take on magpies.
They do.
Yeah. The white wall's coming.
Yeah, I'm not loving the ref, to be honest. Am I just being biased or what? I feel like some of the calls are... I mean, I know he did disallow that South try, so maybe that's making up for it. Oh, man, another offside penalty. One of the North guys is going to end up in the bin before this game is over. That is for sure.
they're frustrating me now. They're frustrating me. They've got that much talent in there. I don't know what the hell they're doing.
Google the Tui bird. Yeah, Charlotte, Google the Tui bird. It's a cool bird. It looks black, but I don't think it's actually...
It's got white underneath its chin.
Yeah, it's got a white little thing under its chin. It's got quite a beautiful bird song. The ref is crap, says Chiefs Girl. Paul Williams, former player. Yeah, he's not my favourite. What can I say? Oh, the Northern guys have managed to turn them over at line-out time. Thank goodness for that. We need a good exit here, boys, please. None of this trying to run it out of your own goal line stuff, but that seems to be what they're determined to do. I thought he was the #1 ref in New Zealand. He may technically be.
Who's that?
Paul Williams.
I think Keith and
Maybe.
Pickerel are ahead of him. I think he's about 3rd or 4th.
Decent kick. Should have been a card by now. With the penalty count the way it is, probably should have been. Though I'm from Christchurch and living in York, England, I much prefer your delayed commentary rather than Marshall. Man, is it even Christchurch people that are not a fan of Justin's commentary, eh?
They got it back.
Not a bad kick, Big Boy. You are right. And yeah, Charlotte, the bird song, the look of the bird, the Tui bird is a... if we get them in the front yard here, they're really nice.
They eat the berries.
Yeah, they eat the berries in our front yard.
They're all up in One Tree Hill Park.
That's right. Apparently there's a suspected case of COVID in Christchurch. Nothing to do with Justin Marshall, I'm sure. Man, we haven't seen much of Artie Savia either, have we?
No.
Not with ball in hand, anyway. Well, the 30% possession, we didn't have any bloody ball. 6 phases. This is the most the North have had in what seems like an age. Come on, Bodie. D-Mac. Is that Satutu or is it Ioane? They got the same do from a distance. Oh, here we go. Aaron Smith. Try time. Man, when the Northern guys actually get some ball, they look lethal. They just can't stop giving away penalties. If they cut out the penalties, they'll be dominating, I swear. We had 1,900 new cases in the UK. Goodness me. Just subscribe to ESPN Plus. Oh, after your stream's back on. $6, man. ESPN Plus is worth it. Here we go. Let's go North Scooter. Indeed. Big Will says, Aaron Smith, baby, my man. It didn't take long for him to make an impact. Hey, cheers, Big Will. Try time from him. Well, the lead, I must say, keeps on changing, which is what you want. Satutu's having a good game. Oh, surely he has to be in the ABs on form, eh? For a team that only got together a couple of weeks ago, the North are actually playing really well. Yeah, they do look fairly cohesive with ball in hand, man. When they've actually got some possession, they look pretty slick. D-Mac's playing well. Yep. The players around him may be a thing. Oh, we've actually managed to win a scrum penalty. I don't believe it. Did he just penalise Moody for going down on the deck? I don't believe it.
I think he might have penalised Taylor for something.
Feels weird you're talking about Munster match this morning, which was last night here. Wales, yeah, that's true. That's true. I guess for you guys, Ulster, Edinburgh's today, whereas for me it's tomorrow. Moody again, no way, says Well, I know, right? I don't believe it. How long to go? We're at 49 minutes and 10 seconds. The North got the ball just outside the South 22. They're starting to look the business. Once they can actually win some penalties. Get some ball. Oh, numbers, but ALB's knocked it on. Bugger. TJ isn't a good starter. He is a very good impact player, I guess. Especially for the ABs. Who do I think is going to win between Ulster and Edinburgh? Looking at the lineups, and I guess the fact that they're at home, I'll probably lean towards Edinburgh. I can see Billy Burns is back. There's a few players in both squads that I'm not that familiar with, to be honest. But there's a lot of Scottish internationals in that Edinburgh squad, I know that.
Oh, Angus Tarbell's on.
Oh, so two.
Off.
Okay. I think Tarbell's given maybe Moody a little bit of lip.
He's laughing at him.
Umaga Jensen, he's pretty good. Very talented young player. Lots of potential.
He has got lots of potential. Johnson's on.
Like Satutu Clark, All Black hopefuls, for sure. There's a few young guys who in the Aotearoa season have really stepped up. They'll be there or thereabouts. Use it. Oh, a bit of loose passing from the south. Somebody pick it up. Oh, stolen from the north. And then who knocked that on? Was that? Oh, it was Tom. Oh, no. Johnston. Right.
Johnston. Aidan Johnston from Waikato, he plays for the Highlanders.
Big Cole looks naked. Smith should have started. The quick ball is marshalling everyone.
Moody and Nalala coming off.
Oh, yeah. Makes about sense. You need to give the guys at least half an hour.
Tyra Lumnix is on. Bowers on. Coleman's on.
Would like the Club World Cup to happen. A Club World Cup would be awesome. There's so many teams that you want to see play each other. Leinster Crusaders is the obvious one. Where can I watch the game? Depends where you live. Sky Sport in New Zealand, Sky Sport in the UK, ESPN Plus.
Another penalty.
Another scrum penalty. Goodness me. TJ is a specialist bench player for final quarter oomph, but not calm and organised fast enough to start. Yeah, he's a real good try-scoring player. Definitely someone that's going to cause problems against some tired legs, that's for sure.
I think they're bringing a lot of reserves on.
Yeah, if you're going to pick these guys, you've got to give them at least, 30 minutes, maybe 20. Coltman with the line-out throw. That's as crooked as a dog's hind leg, but no bother. Getting a bit untidy from both sides. A wee bit. I guess there's a few subs on, so maybe it's getting a bit... How come the white kit is still perfectly white? Yeah, I guess it's not real muddy. Oh, loose pass from the south. Now the north got it back. Big Will, regarding Moody's scrummaging, if you look back at that game where South Africa played the All Blacks at the World Cup, where we beat them, but the South Africans were pretty pissed off about the scrum. Moody's elbow is on the ground a lot in that game. And to be honest, that's only when I first started noticing it as well. It was Springbok fans that pointed it out to me. Oh, what a tackle. Geordie stops Artie. His elbow spend more time on the ground. Yeah, something like that, Grant. Bro, those lineouts are not straight. Thank goodness you actually called one. For God's sake, man. Is it cold in Auckland? The Novmum, Jasmine, it's a t-shirt night. Maybe I've just got my blood boiling a little bit from yelling at the ref, so my heat levels are rising. Big One, I know how you feel, man. I never thought he was that bad. Go back and watch. Maybe we'll do a Wednesday stream one day. We'll go back and watch that All Blacks South Africa game from the World Cup. His elbow on the ground a lot. A lot. Does it get called? No, it doesn't. What happened to Laumape? He is injured. He's going to be back, I think, November.
November, he broke his arm.
Yeah.
That's the blues, I think it was.
Crooked lineup. It's been crooked. That's not the first one. That one was ridiculously crooked, but there's been a fair few. Did you notice Leinster Munster game, the Irish head coach was there? Andy Farrell was there. I didn't see him. Alright, the North have won another penalty. I don't believe it. Kick for touch. Geordie's playing really well tonight. He's probably playing better than Bodie. 12 degrees in Auckland right now. Remember that game and one call everyone moaned about the bind was illegal before Moody went to ground. Happens a lot. Okay. Makes sense. Kick for touch. Jerome Garcia's and Roman Poit referees was always going to bring some interesting calls. The South coach is Brad Moore, former Scarlets coach, briefly, and Crusaders assistant coach. So that's why he's got the South connection. Big maul, it's gone to ground. If they don't get it out, it's going to be a turnover, but there it is in the hands of Aaron Smith. It's a pretty weak pass. We might be going to get turned over here, and sure enough, we are. Take the 90. Nobody's taken the 90.
Actually, Sanders and Christie have played all right in this game.
Yeah, they're kind of underrated, I guess, because they play for the Crusaders. Final game score prediction, 24-24. That means the North takes 3. I can't see it happening. No way we're taking a 3. Can Coltman get this one straight? Come on. Let's see it.
Come on, man.
Get a move on, for goodness sake. Bro! Not straight, man. That was directly above the Southern guy's head, but anyway, I'll leave it be. Bodie went for an intercept, couldn't get it done. Are we shorting the line here? No. Crooked, I know, Chiefs girl. The hell, the ref was right there.
Pass it, pass it.
Go, D-Mac. What kind of garbage pass was that? He's flicked it back in field. Now Will Jordan's got it.
Catch him.
Oh, come on,
You're not gonna
guys.
catch him.
Just let it go out, man.
You're not going to catch him.
He's done nothing, but he got a freebie there.
That was Mackenzie.
They just needed to let it go out, man. Sometimes just let the bloody thing go out.
You watch the pass.
D-Mac loose pass. Clark whacks it back in. And Will Jordan's the first man to react.
Goodbye.
Hey.
Oh, man. Rico Ioanni's first, but he ain't going to catch him.
Ah, man. Crap pass by McKenzie. You're right. Crap decision by Clark. Just dumb. Dumb all round.
Oh, he's got that.
That's another lead change. If my count is correct, that is the 5th lead change of this game.
Look at that. Gone.
Don't know what's worse, that line-out throw or that last passage of play. It was all pretty garbage, man. How the ref didn't see that throw being... I guess maybe he's just thinking just let the game go on. He doesn't want to be the guy who stops and starts it. Because it wasn't, like, ridiculously crooked, but it was pretty crooked.
No, it wasn't ridiculously crooked, but it's still...
Still not straight, man. Deep down D-Max the Southerner. There you go. He's showing it there, isn't he?
Sam Whitelock.
Caleb is pulling a Geordie. Sevens play, indeed. Sever Reese finally knows how hard it is to play against the Crusaders' backline. Fair call.
No, another penalty.
Rico didn't even get close to Jordan. Nah.
No.
He was... You could
He
see...
went flat out, but when he knew he was going to score,
He just gave up because the gap was getting wider. He wasn't closing it at all. That's why that man has switched to the midfield. He's already losing a yard.
Still pretty quick.
He's pretty quick, but he ain't Will Jordan quick. Yeah. Tough. Pretty tough. Fine line to letting it go and stop starting. Yeah, to be honest, the refs that kind of piss me off the most are the ones who blow up everything. Sometimes, like, if it's a bit marginal, you'd rather them just let it go. So often we all talk about the refs need to enforce the rules consistently, but when they do, it's kind of like, come on, ref, you're blowing up everything. Let the game flow, you bastard. How much time is left, Hunter? We're at 61:05. Will Jordan, inside ball to Goodhue. Back to Jordan. To Geordie Barrett. Tackle, boys.
Clark got him.
Who did I pick to win? I was tipping the South, although I want the North. That's try time. Lomax.
Oh, man. What's happened? What's happened to the Black North Island team? Come on! I'm getting frustrated here, McMurray. I'm getting frustrated. This was just basic. Look at this. Oh, straight through, not a hand laid on him.
Too easy. Good tries, right? He'll kick this. It'll be 31. 31-21. It's looking a bit of trouble here. Yeah, too good. Too good. Yeah, 63 minutes gone, so there's 17 minutes left. There's still time, but it's looking less likely. South needs to play like this for the rest of the game. Yeah, they're actually giving it some air. Oh, loose ball. Uh-oh. Oh, Geordie.
He couldn't do much with that.
Back for a knock
Knocked
on.
by the North.
You can hear the Crusaders supporters chirping already. It's only a matter of time, Big Will. Nothing better than watching a North Island Pansies lose. Josh! No, the shots.
Here's with TJ.
Just tell us about the feeling out there. I mean, there's been a lot of speculation during the week about how, intense the contest would be.
60-minute mark and the Crusaders pull away. That's true at Super Rugby level. Don't know about this level. We'll have to wait and see. Rico's defending at the midfield's a liability. That's one area he does. Well, he is going to need time to improve, man. The referee is something else. Yeah, he's not my favourite. I'll put it that way. Possession 61-39. Territory 55-45. Opposition 22, 4 minutes 59. But the carry meter is 426 to the South 171. Goodness me, it's different in styles, eh? Penalties conceded 15-6. Hey. Rico's a tad lazy like us, bro. It's always more fun doing the ball in hand stuff rather than the off the ball stuff.
Finally, Christie's on.
Yep. That's good. Then the guys need to get minutes, eh?
Dalton's on.
Hopefully nobody gets less than 10 minutes, really. Push in early. Hey, hey. Geordie with the big old boot.
Go deep.
Mitch Hunt's on.
Mitch Hunt's on. He is quick, man.
He's quicker than he looks.
He is real fast. Oh, no.
Samuel. Thank you for the commentary, bud. Will you watch Sonny Bill tomorrow? Oh, man. Thank you, brother. I hadn't thought about watching the old rugby league, mate, to be honest. I'll be interested to see how he goes. Because,
He comes off the bench.
yeah, he's getting on. He's getting on. He's about as naturally talented as a guy comes, but he is getting on. So it will be interesting to see how he goes, even if it is rugby league. You thought about getting a job at Sky TV commentary? Nah, no thanks. I think I'll stick to YouTube.
Oh, here we go.
Bro, what's happened there? Turn away for
Caleb,
2 seconds, Caleb.
Back him up, back him up.
He's held the ball up well enough to get the support there. Didn't get too isolated.
Get it out, get it out.
Numbers. Go, Rico! Try time. Back to game on.
Well done, Rico.
Am I going to stream the Reds versus the Brumbies? No, I don't think so. I need to do a review of this game and get my preview up for Edinburgh Ulster.
Caleb Clark.
Caleb Clark with the line break.
Outside support player, so he gravitates back infield from the ensuing ruck, the depth and the pace that Ioane hits onto it. He's really positive on the ball. Tucks it under that right arm.
No, he left him for dead.
Too quick, too powerful. The defenders of North are back in it at Sky Stadium.
Good stuff.
Yep, it's narrowed it up a bit.
It has.
We are back to a 3-point game.
Second try for Rico. Hello from Argentina, man. How's it going?
And then running harder holes. You see there's just a little shift to the ball when he decides to tuck it and run.
I don't actually see. Did he get the conversion?
Yeah,
Okay.
right out in front. Yeah, easy.
And the change. Robert took a buzzing back on. Hayden Johnston gone for an HIA and then last man off the rack for the 17. Manaki Selby Rickett is on. The restart goes down to Aaron Smith.
Well, the North needed that. Still 13 minutes to go. Come on, North, don't let that ref get you down. I know. We can do it.
Pass it back initially and took it on himself. Pretty good result too, taking place.
Is Bashir missing because of injury? Nope. Not that I know of. And they indicated, seemingly, that he's got areas to work on in his game.
Oh, I don't know what that is.
Seems pretty tough, man.
Yeah, he was star of the Chiefs for the Super.
Yeah, he was their best player, I
He
thought.
was good, man. He got a lot of tries. He did everything. Well, they said he's got a couple of things to work on. I don't know what it is. Plumtree must see something that I can't.
Oh, Rico is good. Rico is good ball in hand. He's still pretty quick. He's just not as quick as Will Jordan. He's been run down a few times in Super Rugby.
Yep.
He used to be quicker, which is
He's
sad
not
but
as
true.
quick as Reese or Bridge, is he?
I wouldn't have thought so.
Ooh.
Long has knocked it on. Really, Bashir still needs work. I know. That's what I thought. Like, what else does the guy have to do? That's brutal. I felt for him.
I felt for him too. He was unlucky. There's always somebody that's going to miss out. Oh, his day will come.
Bashir's only flaw is that he plays for the Chiefs and isn't called Sam Kane. Yeah, that's maybe what it is. Maybe that's what he needs to work on. Go get a name change. Go sign for a different team. Here we go, North. Come on, Savia.
Rico Ioane.
We're almost to the last 10 minutes. It's 69-12. Oh, here's trouble. Got advantage. Southern guys have got their dirty mitts on the ball at the breakdown illegally. Now, did they take the three to level it up? No, they tapped it. That wasn't back 10. Surely, ref. Surely. He's not going to call it. Papali'i, go boy. Advantage. Cynical, ref. Cynical. Lomax. Not Tim, big boy. I know. I know. What's going on? I think he was just trying to catch that. If they were back 10, then call you Elton John. I know. I don't know what the ref's seeing in this game sometimes. Am I that biased or I don't know. Here we go. Come on, Northern boys. You can do it. We got advantage again. Come on, boys. The crowd's getting into it.
They'll take a Fussy's back on.
Yeah. And Smith. Come on, get there. Try time. 7 phases. Somebody looks a bit sore. I haven't seen anybody get up. Who got it down? Ash Dixon.
He gets a lot of tries, eh?
Yeah. I think he's a water. Is he going to go TMO or what?
Ash Dixon. He's had a good season.
Another lead change. Damn. Yeah, take it quick. They seemed a bit... I don't know.
No, he got it down.
D-Mac took it quick. And seemingly that's a good call for the North. Justin Marshall's not happy. Bro, there's been enough calls to go the bloody South way. Apart from that disallowed try.
No, he got it down. The replay showed he got it down. He got a few tries for the Highlanders this year too.
It's a great game. It is, Chris. You should have seen the Force and the Rebels, though. That was a cracker as well. And I'm not being sarcastic. That was a really good game. What a game, says Mike. April says, love this game. And April Tui also says, piss off, Justin Marshall, you dick. Yeah, that's probably echoing the sentiments of a number of New Zealanders. Justin Marshall's a sook. Still time, man. There's 8 minutes to go. Anything could happen in this game. There's been 6 lead changes by my count. 6, which is unusual.
Yeah, he just gets a bit carried away with his commentary, eh?
He does. Ole, ole, ole. No, go to the North, man. Come on. Uh-oh. Selby Rickett. Bizarre move. What an offload that was. Goodness gracious. To the Northern players. Watch Rebels Force later. Chris, it was honestly a really good game. If you don't know the result, even better. But it was a really, really good game. Come on, Akira. Go, bro. He's looking for... Nobody can put him to the ground. He still has like an age. Like he's stuck in the quicksand to get the ball out. Oh, but the South have won a turnover. The ref clearly went to the same ref school as Bryce Lawrence.
And Mike Fraser.
Yeah.
Mike Fraser. And Ben O'Keefe.
Yeah.
Brendan Pickerel. I shouldn't be nasty, should I?
What an offload by Rico, to be honest. ALB with the pass to Akira. Man, look at him go. Thing of glory. How crooked is this one going to be?
He's one guy that scares me is Akira Ioane.
Hi from the UK. Too tight to pay for the Sky fees. Watching me instead. Okay. I hope you're enjoying the game, even if you can't see it, Bruce. I know Sky's pretty expensive. It's expensive over here as well, man. The ref is a effing... Yeah. The ref is something of a... having a shocker, it must be said.
A tool.
He is something of a tool, that's right. As good as the teams have been, they've had to deal with a pretty ordinary ref, it must be said. Somebody ankle tap the ref. Yeah, somebody just take out the ref, man. We got 5 minutes to go. The South have just kicked a penalty way down into Northern's 22. So, yeah, it's
Sam Whitelock's laying down the law.
by no means job done yet. It's pretty much right on the 22-metre line. The throw looks relatively straight for a change. I can hear Aaron Smith yapping. Oh, and Aaron Smith is the first man to pick up that loose ball. Goodness gracious. Yap all you want, man. I don't care. Keep it up. We need a good exit play here. Come on, North. It doesn't really matter, but anyway.
No, it doesn't really matter. They're playing parity. They're playing for two cups.
Guess his evil laugh about Bryce Lawrence.
Well, look out. Here goes Bridge.
4 minutes to go. South have won a penalty. Another one.
Oh, no.
I'll hate to see the final penalty count. It's going to be pretty
It's
lopsided.
gonna be quite high. Well, Ioane's on again.
Oh, yeah.
Most carries tonight. Sanders, Goody, Frizzell, Savius at 2-2.
Most tackles, Savia, Christie. Christie always makes a ton of tackles.
Oh, man.
He's good like that. Aaron Smith is the most yappy, annoying guy until he's on
Actually,
your
I
team.
think-
Then he's a godsend. That sums it up
He
perfectly.
could get in the All Black squad, that Tom Christie.
He could. He's got a hell of a work rate, which is what coaches love. That maul's been sacked. It's a turnover. No, the ball's come out. Penalty count's crazy indeed. I agree. Numbers here. No. He's crawling, ref. Come on. You can't do that. And the North get a turnover right on the try line.
Artie's
Look
still
at
here.
Aaron Smith celebrating that one like he's just about to
Artie's
win a
still
World
here.
Cup. Goodness me. If there was a drinking game for the penalties, people would be getting drunk. I agree. Crawling. I know, Big Will. I need to go to ref school apparently because I don't know the rules. And admittedly, often I don't. But I'm pretty sure you're not allowed to crawl. Look at Aaron Smith. God, he's annoying, isn't he? I mean, he's on my team, so I'm pretty happy. But he is a very annoying, a very annoying guy at times. Oh, but the line-out's not straight. That's even worse. That one you spot. That one you spot. God's sake. 62 likes for the stream and 193 people watching. Drop us a like, man. Drop us a like. Basically, but Smith is a peak scrum half. Yeah, he is the epitome of what a scrum half is supposed to be. Marshals the troops well, gets guys into the right positions on defence, has got a hell of a pass both directions.
I thought Brad Weber had quite a good game tonight.
Yeah, Brad Weber did play pretty well. Now you call a crooked throw, exactly. That's what they call a quadruple movement. Yeah, maybe you're not allowed to do a double movement, but you can do a quadruple. Right, time is up on the clock. We're past 80 minutes. So there's one last throw of the dice for the Southern boys. 35-31, 80 minutes and 45 seconds on the clock. It's a scrum, and it's a Southern feed. Scrum looks pretty steady. It's going to be a penalty advantage to the South. Okay, Rico looks to be about the same speed as Bridge, so maybe Jordan's just faster than everybody. What do they do here? Go for the line out?
Yeah, go for the line out.
It's already 81 and a half minutes.
Go for the line out, they have to.
Penalties conceded is 19 to 9. 19 to 9. 19 penalties.
It's a wonder somebody didn't get a yellow card in this game.
Oh yeah, it's true. Will Jordan scores in the corner, says Matthew. No, I don't want it to happen. Do the North contest it, or do they set to stop the maul? I'm going to say they set to stop the maul. No, they contest. And they've got advantage. Again. For contact in the air. So they're going to have at least 2 cracks at it, the South. That maul's inching its way forward. The backs are getting in there. Finlay Christie's calling over the entire bloody Southern squad. It looks like a big pile of garbage at the moment. It's gone to ground. There's bodies everywhere. Where's the ball? It's going to be a grandstanding finish. Like I said, they'll get 2 cracks at it.
Oh,
Back for the penalty. I'll be down by 10 penalties and leading is impressive, indeed. Too many penalties because the North. I think it might
keep
be a racial
infringing.
thing. Let's go North all the way from Tokoroa. Right. There's going to be another line out.
83 minutes.
Take the 3. Take the 90. This time they don't contest. This time they don't contest. They set the maul. It holds. It's holding. Still holding. It's going to ground. They got advantage again. Yeah, it's going to be a yellow card, I reckon, if they don't score here. Cross kick. Who said Will Jordan scores a try? I think you said in the corner. Balls. Absolute balls. Oh, man. Mitch Hunt's just too short, isn't he?
It's not his fault, really. Yeah, you said it right. A lot bigger than his opposite.
Goodness me. I guess it doesn't really matter. It's a good game for New Zealand rugby, but it bloody would have been nice to win, for goodness sake, after all that refereeing nonsense. Bloody
It's not going to break your heart, though, is it, Nick Martin?
No. I mean, well, if you count those 2 advantages, I guess the penalty count finishes like 21 to 9. Goodness me.
Somebody said Will Jordan was going to score, didn't they? Oh, no.
Amazing game, says David. Yep. It was certainly a cracking game. If nothing else, it was a good game.
Except for the referee.
Except for the referee. Despite the referee, it was still a good game.
Yeah.
Not always that easy to do. Sometimes the ref can play spoiler. He tried his best, but the result was still good. I'm just going to take that off because we don't need that anymore.
Yeah, he's converted it.
That's 38 points to 35. Well, there we go. Disappointment for the North, but it was a good game, man.
It was a good game.
It's the closest thing we've had to international rugby in how many months? So we'll take it. We'll definitely take it.
Adam Clark's giving everyone a hug.
Yeah. Cheers, Big Will. Great game overall. So much talent in New Zealand. Thank you,
Yep.
Big Will.
See you later, guys.
Very
Stay
true
safe.
words. But, yeah. All right, folks. Game is done. Thank you all for joining in. It was a bit of a cracking game. What can we say? And yeah, I will see you guys again for another one at some point soon. Let's hope that we get international rugby back at some point. But as I said, this is the next best thing for now. And yeah, you guys all take care.
Stay
Cheers
safe.
for coming
See
along.
you, bye.
And yeah, I'll see you guys again.